For me, there's only one way to truly explore a country. So when this trip came about, I knew we had to do it with a van. Given the time of year, peak summer, I wanted my plans to be flexible. Here's how 2 weeks look travelling through the Dolomites, Slovenia and Croatia in a camper van. Enjoy. After picking up our home on wheels in Munich a few days prior, we headed south to the Dolomites to meet up with friends from New Zealand, Ginal and Laura, who were also escaping the New Zealand winter on a trip through Europe. We hiked through a storm to Refugio Firenze the previous evening and was surprised to wake up to clear skies. We quickly packed our bags and got outside amongst it to explore its surroundings, as its dramatic peaks and valleys had been engulfed in fog when we arrived the night before. After watching sunrise with the locals, we headed onwards in search of more dramatic peaks. As the midday sun arrived, so did the crowds. After a few photo stops, we grabbed ourselves some refreshments before heading back to our van and on to our next destination. Van life bath. I'd been dreaming of visiting Trisimi for as long as I can remember. After exploring the previous day in worse weather, I planned some locations I wanted to go back to for sunrise the following morning. I rolled out of bed at 5 AM to avoid the hordes of tourists and capture some beautiful light as the morning unfolded. Sometimes it's moments alone that make you pinch yourself and realise how lucky you are to experience a place like this. The silence and golden morning light gave this breathtaking place some added spice. The mid-August crowds and busyness of the Dolomites started to get on top of us, so we decided to mix things up and head to a country that we'd never been to before. As Slovenia blew us away, we decided to continue exploring and headed south. We came across the port city of Koper, an underrated vibey gem in my opinion, close to the border of Croatia, which would then be our next unintended destination. Life was good, and it was a nice escape from the busyness of the Dolomites. As mentioned, Croatia was our next unintended destination. It was 37 degrees, so we decided to step away from van life for a few days and plot up in a hotel in Ravine, Croatia. And this is just the best thing about travelling in a van, having the flexibility to switch up your plans in an instant, be spontaneous, and go on a different journey than what was intended. So I'm currently in Old Town Ravine, and all I can say is this place is vibey as. Pastel colours on the wall, cobbled streets, shutters on windows. This place is sick. is a wrap on this 2-week road trip. We have had an incredible time. We have been to locations and places that we didn't even imagine going to on this trip. The original plan was Germany, the Dolomites and Austria. We managed to go to Slovenia and Croatia, 2 countries that absolutely blew me away. Kind of wish I'd have spent more time there, but we will be back for sure. Right now, we're on our way back to Munich. We are going to drop this van off and tomorrow we head to Turkey for a couple of days. Then we have a week in a bucket list destination of mine, a country that I've wanted to go to for many, many years, Jordan. So stay tuned for that one. Once again, guys, thanks much for all the support. I really appreciate it. If there's anything you'd like to see on the channel, then just let me know in the comments below and we'll make it happen. I'll see you in the next one.